Great Monday morning. How are you all doing? Happy Monday. This is your girl Shan. Like I say every week, I hope and pray that you all had an amazing weekend, a relaxing weekend. What did y'all do this weekend? We celebrated someone's life, which was amazing. And when I say celebrated life, I mean they still living. And so it was a birthday, and that was amazing, especially after, so much going on with so many people passing away. But to celebrate someone's life and give them their roses while they yet live has been amazing. We also just kind of relaxed and chill. So what did y'all do this weekend? Relax, chill. Was it busy? Did you have to work? Whatever the case may be. So let me go ahead and tell you about our good old church announcements. So tonight, Marriage Mondays with the Kings, we are going to continue with our Generational Curse series, okay? So thank y'all. I don't know how many times we can say this for the feedback. It has been amazing. Good morning, love. It has been amazing. It's interesting that it's so many individuals that are dead set on breaking generational curses so that it will not spread down to their, future generations. So join us tonight. We are going to keep it going. Y'all forgive me. This is a little hurt. We're going to keep it going. So tonight what we're going to be talking about is generational curses. Family is family. Now these subtopics that we received, these are from individuals that was like, this need to be broken, this need to be broken. And this was like last year that we had this dialogue. So tonight, good morning, cousin, we're going to be talking about family is family. And we stopped throwing out the question of the week, but the question is, and it's just keeping it real, don't get mad at your girl Shan, is family really family nowadays? Okay, so that's going to be at 7 p.m. tonight at Central Standard Time on KRGN 98.5 FM The Rock. Good morning, love. And so if you are outside the listening area, please go to our website, marriagemondayswiththekings.com, that part, okay? And click on the Listen Here tab, and, you can kind of, with all the platforms and things like that, join us. So join us. We will not be live tonight. It will be strictly on radio. Now, what I want to speak about on this morning is for my family. So this past weekend, got to see some faces that I haven't seen in years. Now, I ain't gonna date myself, but since high school. And so one of my classmates, she had posted, and some of you all may be able to, this may be your testimony, but she had posted right before we had went out of town about how just because you're a teen and you have a child as a teen, that does not mean that it stops your life. And then everybody started commenting on her post about how, yes, I was a teen mom, it was hard, or I was a teen dad, and blah, blah, blah. This is where I am now. This is where my child is, and things like that. I thought that to be amazing. And it made me think about the sacrifices that I made for my family. And it wasn't easy. I know I'm not the only one. I'm sure you all make sacrifices every day on a daily basis. So go to the birthday celebration, run into one of my other classmates, and I was like, hey, how you doing? You know how this, how's everything been going? And when I tell you the things that he had been doing to set up legacy for his family, I was like, this is amazing. He was like, yeah, we got this business. Because I said, I see you busy. I thought it just did taxes. He like, no, we got this business. And then I also do photography. We got some dispensaries and, buying up properties and trying to do all these things, not just to gloat, but to be able to create a legacy for their children, him and his wife's children. So what I want to say on this morning, and we don't hear this enough, congratulations and a big pat on the back for all of you who are out there grinding for your family. You're doing things for your family to make sure that your family has a roof over their head, clothes on their back. You're trying to probably 9 times out of 10 be better than what you've seen, which is how we was raised. I don't know about y'all, but I remember the elders saying that they wanted their children to be better than what they were. They wanted their children to have more than what they had. And they want their grandchildren. So in order for the grandchildren to have that, the children got to do what they got to do. So for my family, what sacrifices, I want you to just stop and think about this. What sacrifices are you making, or what sacrifices have you made for your family? Okay? Pat yourself on the back. I thank you for the sacrifices that you've made for your family. See, this is the thing that bothers me. And I was thinking about this. You have individuals. I was talking to my cousin this weekend and I ain't seen in years. Okay. But you have individuals that will sit up and put their mouth, come on, somebody, on what somebody else is doing and the sacrifices that somebody else is making for their family. How many of y'all on here that served in the military? I know I got drugged by people who, y'all ain't even got no kids, but they sitting up here calling me a bad mom because they didn't come up in the situation that I came up and I was trying to sacrifice for my child. How many of y'all have individuals that have put their mouth on you because of the sacrifices that you was trying to make for your family? Okay, I sat up and I thought about my husband. And come on now, sisters, come on now, think about this, and vice versa for the man that's listening. I thought about my husband and I thought about all the sacrifices that he made and that he continues to make for the sake of his family. I thought about how he sets us up. You know, we are set up. And so just how people was clowning, that brother joined the military at the age of 17. He retired out the military. But guess what? Because of his sacrifice, the kings are good for the rest of their life. Not just the sacrifices that I made in the military. What are the sacrifices that you have made and people have put their mouth on you? See, this is what I want to say. And I said this last year. God first put it in my spirit. If you're not paying bills in somebody else's mouth, in somebody else's house, keep your mouth off of them and what they doing for the sacrifice for their family. Are you paying bills? Are you kicking in? You paying the mortgage? You paying the rent? You paying the fee? Then stop talking down. And see, that's what irritates me as a people. We don't have enough lifting up like our grandparents and parents used to have back in the day. Everybody want to put their mouth on individuals and criticize what they are doing. Baby, if I was petty and then walk with the Lord like I purpose to do every day, baby, I would go back in my past and call some people out. You hear me? Because the same ones that was putting their mouth, and this is for somebody on this morning, you got people in your family that's putting their mouth on you. The same ones that was putting their mouth on you, what they saying now? As God has brought you through. Because see, this is what I understand. I didn't go through everything that I went through on my own. It was only by the grace of God. I thank God for a praying grandmother. I don't know how many of y'all had some praying grandmothers that them was the words that was spoken over you and that they put on you so that way that you could prosper according to God's will. Okay? But baby, the petty in me sometimes be wanting to go back and be like, oh, you remember you talked about me and you said I was a bad mother because I left my son to join the military to take care of him. Baby, where you at now? What you doing? See, y'all, if you can't say it, don't worry. Just go ahead and hit that share button. Your sister, your auntie, your cousin, I got it for you. So what I've learned is although I want the best for people, and that's just how me and my husband's heart is, we want the best for everybody. We always have this motto, we want everybody to eat. You see what I'm saying? But just because I want that does not give me the right to put my mouth on anything that they doing in their house. What I always say, like my homegirl from Arizona say, if they like it, I love it. You see what I'm saying? But I had to check myself because I feel into that too. I ain't perfect. Oh, look at them. Oh, they over there doing, oh, that's so stupid. Oh, if it was me, I wouldn't do it that way. But guess what? It's not me. You see what I'm saying? And what I've learned about myself is you have less stress in your life when you stop worrying about what everybody else is doing in their household. What everybody else, baby. I pray for you because prayers is free. Y'all know that's y'all girl motto if y'all been riding with me for a minute. So stop putting your mouth on what everybody else is doing in their house. They got to deal with them circumstances, not you. You know what I'm saying? And for those who want to get a little petty, like I was just talking about, and go back in your past and, you know, try to dime some people out, it ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. They are already seeing. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing that you got to do but to continue to live the life that God has destined on and ordained for you to live. You see what I'm saying? But we ain't got to be petty. So for those of you, again, I say, that are doing and grinding for your family, thank you for being a very intricate part of your family. I'm sure this is something that you don't hear often. All you ever hear is rumors, especially in your family. Let's talk about, we're talking about family. Me and Kenny going to talk about families. Family is family on tonight. But let me go ahead and talk about that. Some of the worst people that put their mouth on you is in your family. Who am I lying to on this morning? But baby, soon as they need something, guess who they coming to? With their hand out like this. Oh, well, and then they want to be, as we say, shucking and jiving and bullcorning. Oh, well, see, you got to understand, because you, baby, don't make me feel bad for the sacrifices that I made for my family. Don't ever, and this is what I was telling my husband, we was on the road this weekend. I used to feel bad. I'm going to have one more closing, But I used to feel bad because of how my life was set up. But see, this is the thing. People see you where you are now, but they don't know where you came from. They don't know where God brought you from. You see what I'm saying? But they so quick to put their mouth on you. And like I said, I used to do it. I remember when I was in the military, baby. Who else testimony is this? And I used to be in the military. Girl, I thought I was G.I. Jane. You hear me? And I was all out there. And I used to talk about military wives like a dog. Now, I was a military wife because I was married to, my husband was in the military. But we were doing military. But, baby, I used to be like, oh, them wives just sit home. They don't do anything. They probably just sitting on their back eating some bonbons. Y'all remember bonbons from back in the day? But this is what I used to say, so I'm kind of dating myself. They probably just sitting on their back eating some bonbons. Baby, when I got out the military and then I became a military wife, I was waiting looking for a job. It was hard. You heard me? It was hard out in these streets being a military. I was like, oh, Lord, I can't do this. Like I told my grandma, I was in tears. I can't do this. How women just stay home and they take care? But guess where God got me set up now? And that's what I was telling my husband. I felt bad for being able to stay home because my husband, we good. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, baby, why would you feel bad about that? I said, because this is not everybody's testimony. He was like, cut that out. He was like, don't do that. And I said, yes, that's what I've been learning. I have to be able to enjoy the blessings in which God blessed me with. And so with that, let me mind my business in my own house. You see what I'm saying? So for those of you that's continuing to grind, like my classmate, shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Jackson. That's all I'm going to say. That's a common name, Sanka. But shout out to them, my classmate. You out there grinding. You setting up a legacy. That's something that me and my husband are working on right now. We're setting up a legacy for our next generation because we don't want them out here trying to have to work harder and all this other kind of stuff just to be able to make it. Some of us know what that struggle life is, baby. Some of us know about them paper food stamps and that government cheese, even though that government cheese go hard with a cheese sandwich. Anyway, I digress. But with that being said, big congratulations and a round of applause for those of you who are out there doing what you need to do for your family. I don't care if you're a single parent. I don't care if you're married. You still out there doing it. And don't you ever, this is what God taught me, don't you ever let anybody make you feel bad, whether it's family, friends, foe, co-workers, church members, whatever the case may be, make you feel bad for being where you are right now and where God has set you up on your course in life because you was obedient to him. I wish somebody would put their mouth on me. And these little slick comments, I told y'all to shut this mess all the way down because, baby, trust me, I'm here for it in the 2022. It must be nice for you to be able to just sit at home all day. It sure is. God is good, ain't it? Tell him thank you, baby. That's my snappy comeback because, I got a mouth from the South, baby. No, you're not going to make me feel. Don't let no devil in hell make you feel good for that new car, that new house, that new promotion on your job, or whatever it is. If you can sit at home and you still contributing as a spouse to your family. So don't you ever let nobody make you feel bad for that. So join us tonight, Marriage Mondays with the Kings at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, as we continue the series on generational curses. Family is family. I added this question: is family really family? Come on, y'all ain't ready. The Kings gotta go deep. Y'all go deep with us on KRGN 98.5 FM, The Rock. If you are outside the listening area, please go to our website, marriagemondayswiththekings.com. Click on the Listen Here tab. Let us know what y'all think. Good morning, love. Let us know what y'all think. What do y'all think of some generational curses that need to be broken? Because, baby, we about to bring it. Family secrets, financial literacy. Yeah, all this stuff is coming down the pike, okay? So y'all go ahead and have a blessed week. Be a blessing to somebody this week and not a curse. Don't let anybody steal your joy because they can't unless you allow them to. And your girl Shan will be back with you next week with whatever it is that God placed on my heart. And the last thing I always say, share this because it's free. All right? And your girl Shan will be back with you all next week. God bless you and blessings to you.